was up a lot today. Futures down 25. VIX now higher, 1560. So the VIX is up today. With the market being down, the VIX usually goes higher. Beam trading, it's kind of wide right now, but I was trading like 18.5. Really not going to affect the SEP quarter calls. Let's have a soft delta, so they're barely going to move with the market going higher. I'm going to get my music going for the day, and then we'll get the party rolling. Today is Thursday. As I say, AK does not run the room on Fridays, but is usually around. We sent out some signals yesterday. So we get the music going. Get the music going, AK. And we are going to be ready. So beam higher this morning is the only thing I saw really interesting moving. HMC was lower this morning by about 20 cents. Those calls aren't going to really move that much. They probably have like a 25 delta. HMC looks like it'll probably move with the market. If the market goes lower, HMC will go lower. If the market goes higher, HMC will go higher, just like everything else kind of correlated together. Everything's correlated, even though it's not correlated. Futures here down 22. Off the all-time highs. I still think the market's overbought. I have to restart my Tradier. So I'm going to give me a start gun here. I don't know why, like if I leave it open overnight, they make me restart it, which is kind of weird here, but I'm restarting it right now. Should only take a minute. 15 seconds to go. Mm-mm-mm. 257, 160. I actually added some beam calls yesterday for a dime. I was almost going to call an ad yesterday, but it was only 4 contracts. And we are off, guys. Opening bell here for August 14th. How the week has gone. My birthday was already over 2 weeks ago. Futures down 20, Jumanji down, HMC down, Sony down. I was looking at Sony calls. I get those cheaper. I might be interested in those. All right. Beam is up. It's up 26 cents. BRBR down, BTU down, Double D down. At Double D down after a huge day yesterday. Next down, ONON down, Penn down. WRB is higher. I'm going to offer some of those out at 190. So WRB. I don't even know what they do, but I bought calls in that one. Remember that I offered out. VRI higher, SOSX higher, futures down 24. Nothing so far today. We're going to look at RSI, relative strength index, here in a minute. We have all our scanners ready to go. HCC lower, that goes away this week. Intel lower, DRS unchanged, Dole unchanged. P&L had a really nice day yesterday. Had a really good day yesterday. HNRG, let's look at that. Down 20 cents, they're 81.15. HMC, down 35 cents here. We're 60.65. That's wild. I almost want to sell them at 60 and re-establish a position lower. Those should not be worth 60 cents. VIV down, TTE goes away. So TTE goes away tomorrow. VIV goes away tomorrow. PR is going to look to add some October calls for 15. Futures down 25 here. We're going to look at the money straddle here in a minute. So Perimian, I'm going to offer some at 35, and I'm going to be 15 bid. Market can't go up forever. Or can it, AK? So PR, I'm the market maker. I'm 15 bid at 35. P&L is down today. EH says I'm down 150 bucks. I don't know why I'm down in EH. OC23s. Stocks on 50 cents. Those are marking no bid at 45. I'll go quarter bid. That's just silliness. A lot of times when the market opens, markets are wider than normal. I got that mark back. NTRS down. ON down again. HNRG down. TVTX. I was actually trying to buy some of those on yesterday. TVTX. I'm going to try to buy some of these calls here. Yesterday, I tried to buy them at 180. These were Jan 22 and a half. No, they're D's. What were they buying yesterday? I'm going to have to look that up. TVTX, guys. TVTX. I'm trying to buy some calls. HNRG had a really weird reversal yesterday. So that had a really weird reversal yesterday. I made money yesterday. I'm down a little bit today. I've made money like every day this week. P&L is basically on all-time highs. Made money yesterday in HNRG. Kind of got lucky on that one. Nothing has hit the scanner yet. We're going to look at RSI here in a minute. Relative Strength Index. We don't want anything that's oversold. We have our scanners ready. I'm running about 25 scanners in the background. If you want to purchase any of those scanners, they are available for sale. It's a lot easier to get into the trades. You can get in there a lot quicker if you have the scanners, but you don't need them per se. It's like 10 out of 10. I scan everything for you guys, so you don't have to. Rocket call is being sold. BTU up 2 cents. Beam here up 43 cents. CVS calls being bought small. GDX calls trading mid-market. So yesterday we took off profits yesterday in Gap. We took off profits. Forgot what else there was yesterday. We took off Gap. We took QXO yesterday. Wolf trading here. WULF. No, thank you. And Wolf. Woof. Patience is a virtue here. DLO trading here. Pre-earnings. We bought some DLO calls yesterday. That's DLO. So DLO, we see some calls being bought. We saw DLO calls being bought yesterday. Futures only down 15 now. Beam up 57 cents. Beam's starting to move up a little bit here. Calls are really not going to be moving much, though. Let's go to Beam. SGHC, I actually traded some of those yesterday. I have 9 of them left. HNRG down 32 cents. So upcoming calls traded up to 125 yesterday. There's 70 a buck right now. Rare down, SMG down, Intel down 9 cents, HMC down 34 cents, HCC down, EH down, DRS higher, Dole down, Double D down. Actually, Double D had a nice run yesterday. Those calls are back to, I'm going to have a target off on Double D. I was looking to add to those at a buck. That would have been a great add in Double D at a buck. Would have been already out of those for profit targets in Double D. AKRO down. Beam was indicated a lot higher this morning. Those are at 20 cents, 10.30. going to offer them at 30. We're going to look at the money straddle, at the money calls, at the money puts, and seeing how much they're implying the move can be between now and any time period. So the at the money straddle for today, I'd guess about $30 for 643 straddle for today, and then we have a straddle for tomorrow. 643 straddle for today is $27. So implying a 27-point move. So futures could be up 11 or down 43. Straddle between now and then and end of the week. 643 straddle is $42. So $42 between now and then in the week, and 27 points today. On our RSI relative strength index, we have AAP. Let's make sure none of these are post earnings. Tapestry down $18. Deer down. Holy dear. So we see Deer down. And Deer must have had earnings. So let me go in here. So earnings in Deer. Yes, they did have earnings, so that's not going to be an RSI. Next one is going to be Tapestry. TPR. Earnings today. I want to see if Gap's down. COHR and AAP. So those all had earnings, guys. So no RSIs for today. RSI members, you're going to get these, but none of these are going to be signals. AAP, Deer, and Tapestry. So no RSIs for today, guys. No relative strength index. So another day of no trades here. So no RSIs today. The longest we've gone without a signal hitting the tape has been 43 minutes. A lot of times the first signal is a good signal too. I was thinking about taking off HMC for a 10% loser. There's still 60 bid here. There are October calls, though, so they're really far away. There's 60 bid at 65. TVTX down. Sony down. QUBT down. DLO up 250. We saw DLO calls being bought yesterday. DLO, guys. DLO, we saw DLO calls being bought yesterday. WRB down in the day. Futures down 20. Coursera, I'm going to offer some calls here. I added at 20. I'm going to offer some at 30. I'm going to be dying bid. And Coursera. So I'm at 30. I'm going to dying bid. I'm the Coursera market maker, 10 cents at 30 cents. You're just getting a bid. AMD up. Google up. SOSX hitting the RSI of 35. Tesla down 3. Meta down $1.50. Rum down. I'm done with looking at rum. Peloton calls will go to 0. Jumanji down. AOS down. AOS had a profit target of 50% yesterday. Those were calls in AOS. I would take those at like $1. AOS, guys, we talked about this yesterday during the room. Those went up 50% yesterday in AOS. So AOS went up 50% yesterday. AOS, October calls. Double D's been moving a lot lately. All I see really up is the SOSX, the VIX, oil's up. SOC expires tomorrow. I'm going to go 2-cent bid for this put spread. So the 25, 22.5 put spread. Two contracts. I'll go 2-cent bid. Yesterday, was 3-cent bid. $3.50 out of the money, so stock would have to sell off 10% one day. but I'll take it off at 2 cents. 2 cents filled. So we have an ATM weekly money machine, guys, taking off profits and SOC. That's more risk management than anything else. SOC, guys, profit targets here. So let me send this out to subscribers. And our weekly ATM, guys, weekly ATM profits here in SOC. So if you want to wait for it to expire tomorrow, you can. And when these things, a $2.50 put spread goes to 2 cents, I was like, okay, I'll take it at 2 cents. So this is an SOC, guys. The dates got kind of messed up here. So I got in at 120 out of 2 cents. That's a 98% winner. Actually, like 99% winner. Okay, so let me send this out. So exit here in SOC. I don't have to watch this anymore. ATM weekly money machine. Exit in SOC. Tomorrow, it will be worthless, but buying back the SOC. 8/15, 2025, 25, 22.5 put spread for 2 cents. Sold at 120. 98% winner. So SOC, guys, for ATM weekly money machine, taking off profits here. Taking off profits here in an SOC. So I got that. I don't have to watch for tomorrow. You know, it's kind of a risk management thing. You know, do you want to take it off at 100% winner? I'm good with 98%. Can only go to 0. So from my point of view, I'll just take it off. And then I can remove that from my watch list. All right, so that trade is over now in SOC. So that trade is over here in SOC. SOC, that trade is over. There's some nice profits here. ZTA, we have a day trade here. So something did officially hit the tape. CVS calls, guys, got being about the 68s. I'll give you these. I'm not taking these. So buyer CVS calls, guys. Buyer CVS calls. Taking off profits today. So it's one ATM weekly money machine, good for 100% winner, 98% winner. I have some positions that expire tomorrow, worthless. TTE will go away. VIAV will go away. I think that might be it. BRBR getting crushed today. Beam now down on the day. Stock was trading 18.5 this morning. Twillo trading here, nothing new in Twillo. Futures on 16. ON down 216. How about those calls at 30? I've not added to those yet. They're 5 cents. I'll try to add here at 7 cents. This would be a trade for ATM weekly money machine. Sorry, this would be a trade for personal portfolio at 7 cents here in ON. Not filled. ABR down, AKRO down, Beam now down, BRBR down, BTU. BTO expires tomorrow. A lot of red on my radar. CVS calls trading here. CVS calls trading the 68s. We got a sip of water. Thinking for the next potion. Guys, it looks a little slow today, but One good signal can change all that around. Futures rallying back here. Futures only down 11 now. I don't really make sense of this. Like the far why do the futures open up and then rally? I'm just looking at individual stocks. CVS calls were bought as a day trade. Those are the weekly 68s. They're bought at 10 cents. They're bought at 15. They're up to about 19. So CVS hitting profit targets, guys. For CVS hitting profit targets, a 25% winner. So CVS, guys, hitting a profit target for 25% winner here in CVS. CVS hitting profit targets, guys. The only thing that's hit the tape. And as a winner here in CVS. Futures only up. Wow, look at the futures. 8.25. Riot calls trading here on Option Hacker. I'm not going to take these. Option Hacker, buyer of Riot, 8/29, 2025, 12.5 calls for 40 cents. So Riot calls trading, guys. Riot calls trading here in Riot. You're just only down 8 here. They're down 25 when I opened up this morning, and Beam was up a lot this morning. Beam now in trend. The only thing I have on my whole watch. This is crazy. The future's only down 7. The only thing I have on my whole watch list that's up is DRS. Those are OX 60s. This is wild to see. So the only thing I've done today is I took off SOC today. Took off SOC for a winner. I'm down money today. Just like little paper cuts of losers. HNRG down again. HNRG had another run higher. I mean, looking at possibly adding these. I don't know what price I'd want to add to them at. They're 70.95 here. ONON down. Herbalife goes away tomorrow. Zeta down. TPR down $18 on earnings. D-Lo up. We saw calls being bought yesterday in D-Lo. Let's see what D-Lo calls they bought yesterday. I tracked that all. So D-Lo yesterday, they bought the D-Lo 12.47 calls. Wolf calls trading here. It's another crypto play. Those traded up to $2 here. 40 cents, guys. So 400% winner from Rocket Launch Scanner yesterday, guys. So D-Lo calls. These are from yesterday, guys. These are up 400% overnight. So this is from our Rocket Launch Scanner. This is from our Rocket Launch Scanner, guys, yesterday. $400% winner on 4,000 D-Lo calls. About 4,000 of these yesterday, and they're up 400% overnight. That is not something you can make up. I mean, you could make it up, but that is not made up. How about I just say it's not made up? D-Lo. Stock's up 22%. AOS is down. Jumanji's down. HNRG is down. BRBR, I was looking at the SEP 42.5s. I'm not looking at them yet. They're 55.70. PEP, Pepsi trading here. Wolf calls trading here. So Pepsi calls trading here. Option hacker. Buyer of 1,000. WULF 9/19/2025. 10 calls for 40 cents. I'm not sure if anybody made any money in D-Lo on the Rocket Launch Scanner, but if you did, you can brag here a little bit. I'm in Charlotte till Monday. Then I head to New York. After New York, then I go to Europe for about 2 weeks. I'll be going to Malta, Sicily, Bosnia, and Macedonia. Those Intel 22.5s worked out really well. I sold those way too early. I sold them at 40 cents. It's traded a size 76 today. Wolf trading here. Wolf and Riot are kind of correlated. Kind of. Wolf? Wolf. Peloton down, D-Lo higher. CVS making a move higher. We talked about day trading those calls on the 68s in CVS. Today I've been a little bit more patient. Yesterday I traded a lot. Last Friday I traded a lot. Seems like a lot of the good signals are coming towards the end of the day. Carvana calls being bought October. These are Carvana October 470s, trading 150. Thank you. So option sniper. Buyer of Carvana. 10/17/2025. And these are the 470s for 150. Once again, I'm not taking Carvana. Carvana here, guys. Carvana trading here. This has done well on our back tester. Just don't want to take it here. Every day I'm like, you can't keep a good market down. You can't keep a good market down. You can't keep a good market down. Wolf, more wolf trading here. Crypto, Ether was on a heater. Ether down 1% in the last 24 hours, but still up. HTC goes away tomorrow. VIAV, BTU, HTC, SOC will all expire tomorrow. HMC coming back higher, 55.65. 200 of those contracts have traded today. BRBR down 59 cents. Beam down 8 cents. AKRO down. I would add one more time in AKRO at $1. I really like those calls in AKRO. I don't know why they're just so cheap. AKRO, guys. AKRO, SEP doubles. I don't know. It just reminds me of Beam here. They bought calls and the stock has just gone down. It's really weird. When they're buying calls, you never know if they have a stock position on, an option position on against that. You never know what they're doing. We can surmise and guess, but you never know 100%. It's like they put on the ticket, I'm doing this for speculation. I mean, that would be a lot easier for us, wouldn't it? If they just told us what they were doing it for. I'm going to do it for speculation. KMI trading here, Kinder Morgan. Kinder Morgan. KSS calls being bought. At the money straddles an 18-point move. It's shocking that I'm down money today. Like, I mean, the market's pretty flat. I did make like 1,100 yesterday though, so that's okay. And I made 1,200 the day before. Hood trade in here. Hood 122. Hood has just been unbelievable. Hood just straight higher. Robin Hood. Sorry about that. Staying at my buddy's place. He's making food. HNRG 7085. Not looking to add just yet. Beam up on the day now. Sold dual calls yesterday for personal portfolio. I think even I see on a pullback. I mean, I'd buy some Sony calls. They bought Sony calls yesterday. Those are the 30s, and I think October. Let's go bid in here, and I think they were October 30s in Sony. 40, 45. I would have to get them at 30 cents. So Sony calls, I'm going to put a bid here in the market. October calls in Sony. So Sony, 10/17/2025, 30 calls for 30 cents. So Sony calls, guys, bid in the market here in Sony. They paid 50 for those yesterday. If I can get them a little bit cheaper. ON going lower. I'm going to lower my bid on those till 5 cents here. ON just getting smoked since earnings. I'm going to replace this as a nickel bid. So ON 9/19/2025. 57.5 calls for 5 cents. So I have a bid in here under the market in ON. On. HNRG had a heater yesterday. Got up to about 1850. 70.85. You know, I'm not looking to add here. Probably add like 50 to 60 cents, but I feel like every morning it goes down. And it has like one monster rally, but it can't hold the rally for some reason. A lot of times there's common patterns and trends. When I was on the trading floor, my backer traded some biotech stock, and every morning, or pharma stock, it would be up in the international session. He would sell it, and then he'd buy back on the U.S. session. It was so weird. It really was so weird. I mean, it'd definitely be like 45 bid, but let's go 45 bid for some HNRG. The stock does move a lot. And even today, it's moved 70 cents. Go 45 bid. HMC 55.65. Shell down, SMG down, TTE will go to worthless tomorrow. VIV will go worthless tomorrow. WRB, I do have a target offered out. I was actually trying to buy more of those, but I did not, unfortunately. Carvana trading today. I did not take Carvana. ABR down 9 cents. AKR. I do like AKRO. You know, if you're looking for something really, really cheap, guys, I do like these here. So these are AKRO, 9/19/2025. The 55 calls for around that $1.80 level. They pay like $4.20. I call that signal at $4.20. I called another signal at $2. I have one more signal. I call it $1. ATR is $2 a day. That RSI is 42. So if you're looking for something, you know, even a lot of times, you know, options don't go up automatically right when they buy them. There's a rhyme and reason why, you know, an institution would buy calls in any specific name. We have to surmise and guess based on volume greater than open interest, a delta component. You never know. I see so much of my tape is down. Like even if you look at this, futures are down 7. Like everything's red. AMD down, ARKK down, Google down, Toxel down. SOSX is a reverse. I mean, Nvidia is up, but Tesla down, Meta down. Everything's down here. It's crazy. It's crazy that everything's down here. Futures down 8. We're like, oh, I don't see where the strength is coming from. I think Stephen Weiss is long deer. I'm sure he's going to say, I trimmed it. Or if he bought one share on the open, he's like, I bought it on the open. Dole have a target offered out. I have the residual position on that one. KMI trading here. Kinder Morgan. 37.05. 50.37. Futures 875. Yeah, we've had a lot of good signals. I mean, like I said, all I care about is at the end of the day how the portfolios are doing. And we went through all that. We run 8 portfolios here at Alpha Shark. This is our RSI. This is a day trade. This is the only one not based on unusual option activity. So this is our RSI. This year we are at a 69% win rate. One trade this week, one winner. Next, we have personal portfolio. EH is still on. It's probably down to about 40. Penn's down about 22. So 341%. These are maybe down to 15. 300% in this one. This is also before commissions. But if you trade on Tradier, there's no commissions. ONON, Salon, these are down about 7 cents. Rare, we almost had a target yesterday in Rare at 350. There's 290, 340. So Alpha Shark up 177. Alpha Shark's the worst portfolio of the year, and it's still up 177%. Best portfolio of the year is 10 out of 10. This is our Alpha Shark Plus. PR is down a little bit. It's probably down to about a quarter. These are down to 2. It's up to this. $605 for Alpha Shark Plus. Superior Options has been great. These are bigger trades. And if I get the whole year with all the portfolios up, that's always the goal. So, subscriptions are usually based, if you're making money, you're going to keep your subscription. And that's why we have, people that stay for so long because, we have winning portfolios. These are back to 150. And then 10 out of 10 is our best. We had a trade yesterday in HMC. So all the portfolios are up this year to date, guys. We've run 8 portfolios here at Alpha Shark. Might add another portfolio soon, but as of now, 8 portfolios. 18. You're just down 10, 15 minutes to go in the period. You know, I always want there to be a lot of action. Some days there's going to be more action. Some days there isn't. You know, today I'll head to the gym and then I'll plug in my computer. And if you're a subscriber to any service, guys, you're probably going to get trades throughout the course of the day. It's very rare that you don't get trades throughout the course of the day in at least one of the services. So most likely you'll get some trades throughout the course of the day. Whatever it shall be, AKRO down again. HNRG down. AKRO, I'm buck bid for some more. They're 160, 195. WRB, I do have a target. WRB is the only stock I have that's up. I'm not $900 today. P&L off the all-time highs. I'm up about 21,000. I had about a $40,000 count. And actually in Tradier, I'm down about 2,500. So I'm up about 19,000 this year. So I'm up about 50% on my trading account. It's pretty good. Corsair, I'm looking to add at a dime. Might cancel those if I wanted to. D-Lo up 270. Not a lot of anything today, guys. So far. That's why I always have my computer on me. IVP. Tim just sent me a trade in IVP. I don't know where he comes up with these things. Quarter would be my stop loss, so I could do 400 shares. So I'm trying to buy IVP, guys. IVP at 125. Might have missed it here. IVP at 125. Trade from Tim. This is a day trade. Stop would be $1. IVP, guys. Stop would be 105. Risking $80 on this trade. Target would be 2. IVP, guys. Trying to get in at 125 here. IVP trying to get in at 125. Stop loss is 105. And the target is 2. That is a trade straight from Tim. I don't even, I just take the trades. I don't look at any technical analysis. I don't know what the company does. I don't really care. To be honest. I just take the trades. WBA, Walgreens, Boot Alliance trading here. Nothing new in that one. I was going to look at some next January calls. $65.75. I'd pay $50 for these. So these are next calls, guys, in January. Not going to be filled yet, but I'm bid here in the market. Next, 1/16/2026, 13 calls for 50 cents. So next, guys, next. Bid for these in the market. Beam now up on the day. DRS up 62 cents. Double D had a great day yesterday. Back down today. BTU, I could have got out of those calls. I did not, unfortunately. Oh, how's ConAgra doing? I'm still at a ConAgra put spread that expires tomorrow. Samsora. Oh, futures bid. Oh my god, I gotta own them. I gotta own them. I gotta own them. I gotta own them. I think I gotta buy some Samsora. What does Samsora do? Stock has just gotten absolutely decimated. I'm gonna try to buy some Samsora. These set 45s for 40 cents. That was such a bad trade. I think my worst stock of this year is Samsora. Let's look at my worst stock and my best stock of the year. So you can see this is my Thinkorswim account. This is my main trading account. And I'm up 21,000 this year. I am down $800 today. But if I go to account statement and I look at my best and worst stocks of the year, worst stock is APA. Second one is Samsora. 3,000 in APA, 2,500 in Samsora. Best stock of the year, STLD. Second is Run. I feel like I always make money in Run. First Solar, really good. GE Healthcare, really good. It's always good to know what you make money on. So here's another one in Samsora. I'm bid for these calls under the market. So IoT, 9/19/2025, 45 calls. I am 40 bid. We can fill the 40 target, would be 60. Samsora hitting an RSI of 32. 31 on the RSI. Samsora. I just like saying that name. Let's see what they do. I did not get filled in IVP. Okay, so IVP, I just got filled here. So IVP filled at 125, 400 shares. And I'm going to put my stop loss and my profit targets. So there's an OCO bracket order. Target's going to be 2. And 105 is going to be my stop loss. I'm going to do 95 on my stop loss. I'm going to tweak my Tim's trade here a little bit. I'll have a stop loss under the low of the day. So IVP, I got filled, guys, on 400 shares. IVP, I got filled on 400 shares at 125. Target is $2. Stop loss is going to be 95. I'm changing the stop loss. I'll take it under the low of the day. So IVP, long IVP, guys. Long the IVP. Thank you for playing XK. We're going to be long the IVP at 125. About 400 shares. It'd be funny if IVP comes my biggest winner of the day. It's not funny. It's just, I don't know. I can't believe how much red I just see. I just see a skeleton, all this red. So much red. Six minutes to go in the period. Have not sent a new signal out today. One exit so far in SOC. Tomorrow I will be around, but I'm not really technically running the room. I'm going to send out my team, make sure they have the next couple months, next couple of weeks scheduled. INVH. This is interesting, guys. INVH. OC32 Invitation Homes. Huge buyer of calls here. I just got filled at 23 cents, guys. INVH. I'm going to try to get him for 20 here. 20 would be a target of 30. INVH, guys. INVH. INVH, 56 cents and an ATR of 56 cents. I really like these in INVH. INVH, guys. INVH. Ooh. Invitation Homes. 5,000 being plastered here. These are OC32 and a halves. All right, we're going to call it a signal here for 10 out of 10 in INVH, guys. I got filled at 23. I think they're okay up to 25. INVH, guys, huge call buyers. Oh, these are October calls. INVH, 10/17/2025, 32 and a half calls for a quarter. 10 out of 10, about to get a trade here. INVH. I love these. 25 cents. They're too cheap. 5,000 trading here. Buy INVH 10/17/2025. 32 and a half calls for 23 up to 25. Target 35 cents at INVH, guys. You can still get them right here, right now. INVH, $2 out of the money. You get 64 days. 64 days. That has now been sent to the stratosphere. And I'm going to look to buy more at 15 just to put a bid in. So I'll be the INVH market maker. INVH, guys, the signal has been sent to 10 out of 10. 5,000 calls trading here in INVH. You can still get them right now. A lot of times people are like, I can't get in where AK gets them at. $10 out of 10 entry. And INVH. Sent. We're doing it via email. 146 left. And they're going. 5,000 being bought here, guys. 5,000 being bought here. I actually got filled some at 23 cents. But got minutes of play, guys. Best signal of the day, in my opinion, doesn't mean it's going to be right. As performance on indicative of future results. INVH, guys, 25 centavos. It is now a cent. Futures bid. So ATM Weekly Money Machine. All right, guys, that's it for my session today. Everybody have a great day. INVH is my pick of the day. 32.5 in October. 25 cents. All right, everybody have a great day. Thanks. Namaste. Be healthy, happy, wealthy. I'll see everybody tomorrow, even though I'm not running the room. Target's 35. I got filled at 23, but up to 25 is okay. Target 35. 35 would be 40% winner, and that could move very quickly. Thanks, everyone.
You know how the financial world goes. Here comes the buzzkill. Please make sure to take some time to read this boring disclaimer. We will owe you one.